What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Malcolm Vendetta with another exciting episode of Carnage TV live here on the Syndicate Wrestling Network. I am high as a kite and ready for a fight. We are kicking things off with some pretty exciting tag team warfare as Tamaku makes his SPW debut here tonight inside the SPW warehouse. Of course, Nate Slater was left with the minuscule task of finding a tag team partner for this tag team street fight. Of course, Judas and Johnny Dio sharing a common enemy in Nate Slater. Johnny Dio, as of last week, picking up the loss against Nate Slater here on Carnage TV. And speaking of the King Kong,
and from Houston, Texas, weighing in at 300 pounds, King Kong, Nate Slater.
Speaking of this behemoth, the bionic silverback Nate Slater making his way to the ring. To be fair, being absolutely stubborn in giving Judas the rematch, that one-on-one rematch. Hell, even going as far as picking one of Nate Slater's favorite stipulations, a steel cage match. So it seems that the Vatican City native Judas did a little bit of homework on the bionic silverback. But still, not even giving him a big old fuck you on social media. Again, Nate Slater just being absolutely hard-headed. The only reason they're meeting in this tag team warfare, or this tag team street fight, or whatever you want to call it, is because the bosses are making them. To be fair, I think the bosses are tired of hearing Judas whine.
And from Sin City, weighing in at 193 pounds, Johnny Dio.
Just because you're from Sin City doesn't mean you get to have this unnecessary entrance. My question still is, what has this man done in the sport of professional wrestling to deserve a platform, to deserve an entrance like this? He hasn't done anything in Syndicate Pro Wrestling to even indicate that he deserves a platform. I hope to God he gets his head torn off. This man does not need a whole platform to make his way to the ring. Maybe the bosses will uninstall it. Hopefully. Because good lord, this is just absolutely unnecessary. I could smoke a whole joint in the time that this man makes his way to the ring. He's still leaving the atmosphere. Or he's still trying to enter the atmosphere, my mistake. I hope you burn up. I really do. I hope your flesh is just melting right off. All jokes aside, though, ladies and gentlemen, the Sin City native was absolutely impressive last week. In his performance against the bionic silverback. Yes, he may have came up short in his affairs. That's why I still don't think he deserves to use all of our pyro budget. This is why the talent isn't going to get paid here tonight. Because all of it, the budget, just went into this man's entrance. Just because he has this entrance in other companies does not mean, if he competes in other companies, I don't know. But that doesn't mean you need to bring it here and waste all of our precious goddamn time. And you think those are muscles. Those were not muscles. I don't even know what to call them. I'm roasting this man harder than roast Hobo Larry. He's not even here and I can still smell him. But it seems that Judas trusting Johnny Dio and getting the job done here tonight, trusting on his talents, maybe did some homework on Johnny Dio. Is Johnny Dio an SPW original or has he competed elsewhere? Johnny Dio is quite the fucking mystery, ladies and gentlemen. Same with the next man. Same with his tag team partner, the Vatican City native, Judas. We're just vibing here, ladies and gentlemen.
And from the Vatican City, weighing in at 243 pounds,
Now tell me why this man came up out the curtain slithering like a king cobra. Judas making his way to the ring. He has been here since day one, ladies and gentlemen. Been a pivotal part of the foundation of Syndicate Pro Wrestling, being a part of the inaugural SPW World Heavyweight Championship match. That gauntlet, that very violent fucking gauntlet, that very competitive gauntlet that you can relive here right here on the Syndicate Wrestling Network on our video on demand. He was a part of one of the 2 fatal 4-ways within High Times. Oh, wait a minute! Apparently the monsters among you formulated a game plan while they were standing ringside. They are just running roughshod, ladies and gentlemen, as Tamaku's in the ring with Judas, as Judas is unloading on him. Oh, Nate with an end of days onto the concrete. This got physical really fucking fast, ladies and gentlemen. It is absolute bedlam already here on Carnage TV. Oh, beautiful maneuver coming out of Judas within the ring, taking the heavy offense already to the Texas native in Tamaku. Sending him off of the ropes here. Good drop down there by Judas. Another drop down to follow. And a Pele kick right between the eyes. Beautiful athleticism coming out of the former multi-time World Heavyweight Champion. Jamming him into the corner. Beautiful job. Oh, and a chair shot there by Nate Slater right to the head of Johnny D, as he's looking to bring the action right back inside the ring. Standing steadfast with a steel chair and drives it into the head of Johnny D. Oh, just sabooed him. Maybe Nate Slater looking to make him pay for bothering him on social media week after week after week. By the way, good maneuver there by Johnny D, focusing on the leg of the bigger man here in this equation. Definitely the bigger man within the monsters among you, but both men are equally just as monstrous. As the team of Johnny Dio and Judas seem to have the momentum here in this tag team opener here on Carnage TV. Oh, for the cover already. And the kick out there by Tamaku. Johnny Dio dragging him right back to his feet. Action spilled out on the outside. Go reversal there by Tamaku as he sends him into the corner. Tried to go with a splash and a nice reversal into the elbow there by Johnny Dio. Oh, he's blatantly choking him, but there's no disqualifications, as this is normal here in Syndicate Pro Wrestling. Hardcore wrestling on display each and every week here on Carnage TV. Of course, will the bosses ignore Nate Slater's hard-headed attitude and just sign that match that Judas rightfully deserves? The last time they met was at Hell Is Coming. Of course, Nate Slater picking up the win, yes, but in one of the most despicable way possible. Just a count-out victory, and I thought he was just a good old country boy. Apparently not. He'll just take the cheap way to get a cheap win. Oh, and just spiked the man right into the concrete. Great maneuver coming out of Judas, who is an absolute monster. Doesn't look like Judas gets much sun, though. Apparently you can't tan on the Pope's balcony in the Vatican City, or let alone within the walls of Vatican City. Oh, and the steel sledgehammer right into the lower back on Nate Slater. Caught him with a scoop slam and goes into the cover. Could be looking for the win, and Johnny Dio right there to break it up. By the head, Nate Slater on display, using all of that power into the sit-out powerbomb. Good reversal there. Oh, right there. Taking out the leg, and Johnny Dio and Judas have shifted the tides once again here on Carnage TV. But the SPW warehouse, the SPW faithful, have not sat down since the opening bell. It is unbelievable here tonight. For the win, and the kick out there by Tamaku. Nice elbow there by Nate Slater. Johnny Dio, I think, stalking him. Nice punch there. Going up. Into the Pele kick right to the top of the ball dome of Nate Slater, but Slater seems to roll him up. I think Nate Slater might be busted wide open. And the kick out there by Johnny Dio. Slater leaving the premises as he goes for those 150-pound steel steps. Johnny Dio coming out with some weaponry of his own. Nate with a right hand right between the eyes of Johnny Dio. I think he's about to put that steel right between his eyes, but no, he saves himself from more harm. Oh, Slater getting out of the way. Checking out the other side, Tamaku powering Judas over his shoulders and right into the concrete. Oh, look at the height! It drives him right into the canvas. Beautifully executed there by the bionic Silverback. I don't even think Nate Slater believed the height that he just produced. Johnny Dio almost broke the one underneath. Good right hand. Tamaku being saved right into the barricade, and a good elbow right there by Judas. Oh, Johnny Dio with a neck breaker to the bionic Silverback for the cover. Judas waiting right there for Tamaku to get in with that steel sledgehammer, just egging on that monster that Nate Slater has summoned to come to his aid here in Syndicate Pro Wrestling. And both members of Monster Among You! On the concrete, what a beautiful sense by Dio! And Nate Slater with a big slam to Johnny Dio onto the concrete. Judas with a kick. Tamaku with a reversal and a back body drop to Judas. That concrete absolutely unforgiving. There is no bounce like it is in the ring. Nate Slater grabbing the table, looking to set it up inside the ring for God knows which competitor, either Judas or Johnny Dio. Both men are going to walk out of this match. Either one of those men are going to walk out of this match with splinters in their back. Or will it be Nate Slater or Tamaku that's going to walk out with splinters in their back? Either way, they're going to receive some wood. Clubbing blow right to the chest of Johnny Dio. Nate Slater dragging his carcass right back into the ring. Think he's looking to put him right through the maybe a flaming table. Knowing how deranged the bionic Silverback can be when it comes to these tag team street fights. He looks to put his opponents, same with Tamaku, through so much pain. They won't forget it for the next millennium. They'll be dead and still feel the pain. Oh, wait a minute. Johnny Dio's the one to set the son of a bitch on fire. What was in that damn lighter fluid? As he sends him into the corner, Nate Slater with a hefty clothesline, damn near decapitating Johnny Dio. Speaking of Johnny Dio, he is in trouble at the hands of Monsters Among You. Tamaku jump slamming Johnny Dio into the fire. Oh, and there's the break up there by Judas. He's going for the cover here on Tamaku. And the save there by the bionic Silverback. The crowd chanting, "This is awesome," right here in the SPW warehouse, and I couldn't agree more. What an opener here on Carnage TV. And it is bound to be an exciting episode here tonight as we look forward to two huge women's matches. Of course, we will see a rivalry that is spanned across the sport of professional wrestling between Mimi and Brooklyn Bell. Both women coming from Repio leagues and making their debut here in Syndicate Pro Wrestling. And of course, later tonight, we will see Anna Simmons colliding with someone debuting from ERPW, Rebecca Starr. These two women on social media claiming that they're going to steal the show here tonight on Carnage TV. And of course, we got a big main event. I mean, there is a history I don't think I know much about between these two men. Between the SPW World Heavyweight Champion Adrian Knight and the leader of the Killer Trifecta, Jay Monster, as they collide in a House of Horrors match in our main event. Oh, speaking of horror, that table is back on fire as Johnny Dio and Judas look to just keep this thing unfair for Nate Slater, and a big Snapdragon suplex coming out of Judas. Oh, look at Tamaku with that pile driver. Oh, it's sending Slater right into the turnpost. Tamaku just choking the living hell right out of Judas and follows it up with a nice headbutt. Nate Slater stalking Johnny Dio. Tamaku just wheeling Judas right into the barricade. Could be the end of the line as Johnny Dio is trapped inside that ring with Nate Slater. Oh, and Tamaku might be busted open after colliding with that ring post. Nate Slater setting up the table here, nasty right hand as he's about to take Johnny Dio for a ride, but Johnny Dio just saved his own fucking life. Slater with a right hand though, as King Kong Nate Slater jams him into the corner. Looking for the arm drag, Johnny Dio with a right. Headbutt there, and oh, that table didn't break. Missing the moonsault. Slater looking to make him pay for that mistake as he showcases that power again into the power bomb. He's going to use that table one way or another. He promises that here tonight, folks. Tamaku on the outside of the ring with the man who has just been begging the officials of Syndicate Pro Wrestling for a rematch with Nate Slater. Oh no, Nate Slater driving Johnny Dio into the table for the cover. 1, 2, and Judas right there to make the save coming out of nowhere. Judas, oh, spiking Nate Slater right onto his head. Hell just sent that man straight to hell. 1, 2, and the save there by Tamaku, and may have knocked out Rufus. Maybe it'll make him smarter. I'll give him credit. Rufus is a million times smarter than Hobo Larry. Big chop there by the mighty Bionic Silverback and choke bombs it. There was so much wreckage in this matchup. This has been an absolutely beautiful car crash to kick things off here in the SPW warehouse, here on Carnage TV. Slater dragging him back to his feet. Good takedown there by Tamaku as Judas tries to create a moment of separation between him and Tamaku and Nate Slater, the monsters among you. What the hell, are they having a chat? Caught him into the Samoan drop, beautifully executed, but Nate Slater looking to go for the cover. 1, 2, and there's the win. What a debut for Monsters among you here in Syndicate Pro Wrestling.
Here are your winners.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, and it seems the bosses have finally signed off on the dotted line, ladies and gentlemen. It has been set for Welcome to the Strange. Inside that steel cage, Judas and Nate Slater will finally collide, and it is going to be an absolute horse fight. Let us move on, ladies and gentlemen. Coming up next, some women's action coming your way. 2 women from Repio League set to make their debut here on Carnage TV. But which one is making their way to the ring first? How does this bitch get her own goddamn locker room? Brooklyn Bell, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, this battle, this rivalry, has spanned across this game for the past year or 2. Right across the sport.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Georgia, Brooklynn.
This rivalry spanning all across this sport, and it has been nothing short of personal. Absolutely toxic. But now, I know how we're getting paid. Thank you, Miss Bell. Miss Bell walking her way to the ring with absolute confidence that she is going to even the odds here tonight between her and Mimi. Mimi, 7 wins to her 6 losses here tonight, heading into this matchup. Look at that. The SPW faithful seem to love her. But of course, the SPW faithful probably haven't seen a woman or even touched a woman in their entire lives. Well, there's a few women here tonight, so I can't say for all of them. Pardon me, folks. as we wait the arrival of her opponent. Oh.
And from Columbia, South Carolina, Michelle Empress Howard.
Mimi making her way to the ring, and while she makes her way to the ring, I want to thank you all for tuning in here tonight to another exciting episode of Carnage TV. And of course, this would not be possible without the help of our sponsors and our partners. If you need smokables, you need vape products, head on over to Cradle in Brazoria, Texas, Vape Monkey in Lake Jackson, Texas, and Smokerado in West Columbia, Texas. If you need, again, if you need your smokables, your vape products, what have you, hell, even if you want a motherfucking cigar, grab one while you're there in these 3 convenient locations in East Texas. And of course, we want to give some love to Wrestling Creations UK by Vinny Aaron Hayek. Check out all of his work on WWE 2K24 and for X Brand Wrestling. And of course, we are set to get this matchup underway. The 14th consecutive meeting between these 2 women, and it's going to be nothing short of absolute violence as she just turned her inside out. Beautiful rolling senton coming out of Mimi as she tries to get this matchup into her favor right here in the early going. Lining her up here. Good reversal there by Brooklyn Bell with a drop toe hold. Brooklyn Bell sending Mimi right in off of the ropes here. Good drop down. Nice agility coming out of her. Transition right into a fluid spine buster. Good right hand coming out of Mimi. Oh, over the ropes. Mimi got her by the head, turning it around, and just looking to cave in her chest, or possibly her entire esophagus with those clubbing blows to the chest. They're echoing throughout the warehouse. As she just free falls onto the concrete floor. Good step up into Guri, and once again sends her back to the outside. Sorry, I had to light the joint, ladies and gentlemen, because I love a good story. I love a good rivalry. And to see a rivalry like this come into our company and see these 2 women deck it out in one of the most violent arenas in the world today, it is just absolutely amazing. Brooklyn Bell. Giranagis her right onto the guardrail. I would have, taken a side Russian leg sweep. But you know what? That was just absolute violence, and she is definitely embracing the spirit of Syndicate Pro Wrestling. Brooklyn Bell looking to take off right into the crossbody as she hits the cover. Good kick out there by Mimi, but I'm going to blame the slowness of Rufus. Again, not as slow as Hobo Larry, but not as fast as Ashley Referee. And I hope to see her soon. Maybe at the Go Home show. Oh, look at those kicks. Absolutely educated feet. They got the IQ of 143. Good reversal there by Brooklyn Bell. Look at those combination strikes. As I said, her feet have an unbelievable IQ individually. And look at the leg. Oh, and she almost had her there. Good kick out, but she almost had her there. Maybe the leg was a bit of weight to put pressure onto the shoulder to Mimi. Speaking of Mimi, setting her up for a one-night stand. Beautiful maneuver coming out of her. Brooklyn Bell hanging on for dear life, eating those blows to the midsection. As she's tossing her right out to the floor. What is Mimi looking for? Brooklyn Bell needs to wake the fuck up. Rolling senton to the outside. Beautiful maneuver coming out of Mimi here as she looks to move ahead here in this rivalry, looking to make herself 8-6 over Brooklyn Bell. Brooklyn Bell dragging her back up to her feet, again using those educated feet in her offensive repertoire. Oh, and a nasty kick right to the teeth. That may have put her away, may have rattled her eyeballs just a bit. But Mimi managing to kick right out, and Brooklyn Bell can't believe it. Mimi, oh, caught her right in the corner, dishing out those knees right into the midsection. Oh, good reversal. Good reversal there. Brooklyn Bell driving her face first right into the canvas. as she screams to the SPW faithful. Might need to look out. She has the wherewithal to reverse. Good kick to the midsection. Blow to the midsection as well, as she sent her in off of the ropes. Jumped right over her and just folds her in half right there with another lariat. Good kick right there, trying to keep her onto the mat. Looking to bring her wrestling skills into the fray. Mimi looking to leave. Going to the promised land here in the SPW warehouse. Good blow there by Brooklyn Bell. Looking to take her from the promised land. Good reversal there by Mimi. Mimi looking to take off. Oh, missing the cannonball from the top. Brooklyn Bell just jamming herself right into the turnbuckle, but she just executed a nice German suplex. Ripcord into the Rainmaker for the cover. 1. And the kick out there by Mimi. Mimi needing to formulate a game plan here tonight. What was the game? She has to remember the game plan that earned her 7 victories over Brooklyn Bell in this long and storied rivalry. Bang! Right into the cutter. That may be the moment she needs. As Mimi leaves the ring here just momentarily, looking to climb to the top rope. Looking for that potential coup de grace. Looking for the 054, and she gets out of the way. Brooklyn Bell may have this opportunity here. Breaks it out. Powerbomb for the win. 1. And the kick out by Mimi. Yeah. What a matchup between these two, by the way. It has been absolutely unbelievable. No love lost between these two women. The SPW faithful seeming to be on the side of Brooklyn Bell. Maybe everyone in the SPW warehouse very aware of the history between these two competitors. And maybe on the side of Brooklyn Bell, drove her into the canvas with a little extra torque on the neck to get the victory here on Carnage TV. 1, 2, and the kick out by Mimi. This is definitely awesome. Couldn't agree more with the SPW faithful. As there's the reversal. Mimi taking off, missing completely. Brutal kick right to the back of the head there by Brooklyn Bell. Brooklyn Bell playing a bit too much, and there's a blow right to the back of the head, but I don't think she connected with all of it. But she's still going for the cover to get the win. 1, 2, and the kick out by Brooklyn Bell. Mimi thought she had it. I don't get why. That bitch barely connected. Oh, wait a minute for the roll-up. And the kick out there by Mimi. That should have been 2, maybe 3. Again, we're going to blame the slowness of Rufus Eustace Bartholomew. I don't know his last name. Brooklyn Bell taking off right into the crossbody. Going for another consecutive cover. Seeing a lot of covers coming out of Brooklyn Bell. Maybe, just maybe, overthinking it here. I know that she desperately wants to get that victory over Mimi once again. Wants to even the playing field between the two. And there's a Stone Cold Stunner. Mimi may have created that window of opportunity. Into the Spanish Fly. Go for the cover. Oh, wait a minute. She's looking to dish out more punishment. Trying to go for the kick. Good reversal there by Brooklyn Bell. Bell from behind. Into the German suplex. Transitions into another Rainmaker. Brooklyn Bell looking to line her up here. Looking for the victory. Maybe not good. Elbow there coming out of Mimi. As she sends her into the corner. Running at full speed, was looking for a Superman punch. The crowd is on their feet here inside the SPW warehouse. It's the X Factor, Brooklyn Bell for the cover. 1, 2, and the kick out there by Mimi. Whether or not she got the win with that, Sean Waltman would be proud. The crowd thoroughly invested into this matchup, truly loving the art form of women's professional wrestling. For speaking of women's professional wrestling, the SPW Women's World Championship will be crowned January 19th at Welcome to the Strange in a 6-woman ladder match. with Maggie Morgan, Lulu, Tessa Rogers, Danielle Kimball, Little Psycho, and Brittany Black all colliding in that. Beautiful maneuver by Brooklyn Bella. She looks to get the win. 1, 2, and the win, even in the odds, goes to Brooklyn Bell. Miss Bell definitely got to be happy about that. Miss Bell definitely got to be happy about that. But again, those 6 women looking to make history in Sacramento, California, live here on YouTube. You will not want to miss it. Stay tuned to our social medias for those official announcements regarding that steel cage match and the Women's World Championship match coming up next. Oh, this one, a heated situation indeed surrounding the SPW World Heavyweight title.
It's scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from the Isle of Samoa, weighing in at 383 pounds, Jacob Rogers.
And as you can see by that leather jacket, ladies and gentlemen, Jacob Rogers back in the fold with the Lost Souls, putting the past behind him, between him and the SPW World Heavyweight Champion Adrian Knight. And of course, fighting again, repping the Lost Souls as he collides with the Misfits that have just been right at the Lost Souls clubhouse doorstep in Austin Wolf and Jay Smoke. And as we said earlier on, Adrian Knight will be in our main event here tonight against Jay Monster in a House of Horrors match. But he will also be in the main event against Jay Smoke at Welcome to the Strange in a 2 out of 3 falls match.
And his opponent from Draper, North Carolina, weighing in at 225 pounds, Austin Wolf.
But can Austin Wolf get a win into the favor into the favor of Team Jay Smoke? We will surely have to find out, ladies and gentlemen, as he makes his way to the ring in his second match here at SPW. Having a very impressive debut against the SPW World Heavyweight Champion Adrian Knight a couple of weeks ago here on Carnage TV. Fighting for the honor of a man he still calls a best friend, Haku Kushida. But Haku Kushida not even coming to his senses after the senseless attack at the hands of the SPW World Heavyweight Champion upon the very body of the man making his way to the ring, Austin Wolf. Is Austin Wolf even 100%? Is he fully recovered as he goes one-on-one with Jacob Rogers here momentarily? He's looking confident though, not showing any signs of pain or discomfort, but I'm not his fucking doctor, what do I know? This is going to be a colossal affair. They're both horses in their respective ways. But this is going to be an absolutely hard-hitting affair. As I said a moment ago, Adrian Knight and Jay Smoke will collide for the SPW World Heavyweight Championship at Welcome to the Strange in a 2 out of 3 falls match. Another very personal situation between the two. Still a lot of hate between them since their days in Alpha Pro Wrestling. Good drop down. Fantastic lead frog coming out of Jacob Rogers into the heavy spine buster. Showing a lot of velocity on that. Damn near driving him into the wood, and there's a nasty knee. Maybe knocking Jacob Rogers out cold. Austin Wolf looking to dismantle him limb from limb. Paying homage to the Viper, Randy Orton. Focusing on the head, good stomp right there. Austin Wolf showing a very methodical approach against Jacob Rogers, a very technical approach, if you will, as he folds him on back like he's folding a fucking McDonald's hamburger and placing it in a fucking bag to send it out the drive-thru window. And drives the knees right into the back. He's proud of that, isn't he? Jacob Rogers with a reversal into the jawbreaker. Looking for a moment of opportunity. Austin Wolf with a reversal. Good. Oh, trying to go with a blow to the midsection. Jacob Rogers with a reversal and a nice blow right to the head. Wolf with a reversal. Face first into the canvas as he goes for the cover. He's going to have to go for more powerful offense. A heavier display of offense when it comes to Jacob Rogers, the enforcer of the Lost Souls. Austin Wolf. Oh, wait a minute. Jacob Rogers fighting on back. I am sorry, folks. Seems that Austin Wolf was looking to take this action right to the outside, sending him off of the ropes, and a good elbow right between the eyes. There by Jacob Rogers as he goes in off of the ropes, right into the big splash as he hits the cover. God damn it, Rufus! That could have been a damn 2 count, you slow fuck! You are slower than Betty White on Somas! Off the ropes. Whatever Austin Wolf was looking for, he was not going to connect with that. Trying to go with the right hand. Good reversal there by Jacob Rogers, and a blow to the midsection of Austin Wolf. Wolf hoisted him into the air, switching into the Blue Thunder Bomb for the pin. 1, and the kick out. God damn it, Bartholomew! This is a jam. It's like Vinnie Paul's playing the damn drums. Jacob Rogers flying for another stinger splash. Went to go with the clothesline. Austin Wolf with a reversal as he sends Jacob Rogers over the ropes here. Nice forearm right between the eyes as he gets himself back into the battle zone. And there's a forearm of Austin Wolf. For the cover. And the kick out there by Jacob Rogers. Still going to have to dish out more punishment in this matchup if Austin Wolf wants to get the victory. His first victory here in Syndicate Pro Wrestling. Rogers back to his feet. Austin Wolf sending him off of the ropes. Oh, look at a damn near land into the first row. Showed a lot of power as he sent him onto the concrete. And he's just going to stand there. Oh, wait a minute. Taking the action right on out to the floor. Taking it right to the streets of the SPW warehouse here on 43rd. Oh, face first right into the concrete. Jacob Rogers with a nice big boot. Austin Wolf back to his feet, and there's another big boot right there. Sorry. Need to pick this up. What's he doing? Bam! What a beautiful power slam onto the concrete. That was unbelievable. There was a lot of snap on that one as he sends Austin Wolf right back into the squared circle here on Carnage TV. An unbelievable night we have seen so far. Of course, kicking things off with that tag team street fight. Great to see the monsters among you here in Syndicate Pro Wrestling. Good kick out there by Austin Wolf. And of course, this personal affair just getting more and more interesting as the seconds, as the minutes go by. Austin Wolf sending him over the ropes. Big kick right to the face of Jacob Rogers for the win. 1, 2, and the kick out there by the enforcer of the Lost Souls. Taken off. Beautiful springboard moonsault as he tries to cover again. So desperate to get that win. But Jacob Rogers manages to kick out again, taking that opportunity away from him once more here tonight. Austin Wolf. The adrenaline just rushing right through his veins. Takes off. Oh, and crashes hard onto the floor. That concrete floor, that is nothing but gravel. Oh, maybe not. Austin Wolf with a nice reversal there as he drives him back to his feet and wheels him right back into the square circle. To be fair, I think he was aiming for those steel steps, ladies and gentlemen. Wolf taking off, and another picture-perfect forearm right into the face of Jacob Rogers. Rogers is just out on his feet, folks, but he has the wherewithal to reverse. Hooks him up here. Oh, with a bit of effort into that slam. 1, and the kick out there right at 1 by Austin Wolf. Rogers looking for the end. Bang! Right into a pop-up powerbomb for the win. 1, 2, and the kick out by Austin Wolf. Unbelievable matchup we are seeing right here on Carnage TV. It just doesn't get any better than this. Insane professional wrestling each and every week right here on the Syndicate Wrestling Network. So many athletes coming through these doors to compete within these hollowed walls of the SPW warehouse. Jacob Rogers just delivering out more punishment, but Austin Wolf with a reversal, send him in another corner. Good elbow there by Rogers. Rogers with the right. Went to go for another one, but Austin Wolf had enough punishment, and Jacob Rogers finally scouted that forearm after being hit with it 3 consecutive times. And look at him, just stalking Austin Wolf. Austin Wolf is just out on his feet, and what a fluid spine buster right there. Putting a lot of power into that delivery. As he drags him back to his feet. Austin Wolf coming to with a reversal. And sends Jacob Rogers right onto the floor. Oh, wait a minute, what the hell's he doing? Oh, he just tossed him onto the concrete with no regard for him. With no regard for his fucking well-being. Caught the foot. Austin Wolf. Ooh. Transitions right into a fluid kick. Nice right hand. Good elbow there by Rogers. Rogers with a blow to the midsection of Wolf as he wheels him back into the ring. The Lost Souls have definitely taken this company by storm. Wait a minute. Speaking of taking the win. Whoa! So close to getting the victory. Oh, he just kicked the damn referee right in the ass. At least somebody kicked that bastard right in the ass. As he comes out with a steel chair. Suicide dive right there by Austin Wolf. Austin Wolf getting that second win here tonight in this matchup. Trying to inch closer to victory here in SPW. Going for the ground and pound game here on Jacob Rogers. Just dishing elbows right into the side of his head. And finishes off with some heavy blows right to his face. Absolute aggression coming out of Austin Wolf. But Jacob Rogers, somebody needing to get this action back into the ring. What's he doing here? Oh, rolls him up. Jacob Rogers holding on to the tights. And he gets the win. Jacob Rogers just stole the damn win.
Here is your winner, Jacob Rogers.
Typical Lost Souls fashion by Jacob Rogers. Of course, the last time he was in the ring, he broke the motherfucker with Haku Kushida. That's why we haven't seen him back in the ring. And now just stole a cheap goddamn win here tonight on Carnage TV. Oh, what the hell's going on now? I'm trying to wrap my head around this situation. Clubbing blow right to the head of Austin Wolf. A crowd just spewing so much hatred right now as he drives that chair right into his cranium. Jacob Rogers just unloading more viciousness, more heavy offense, and into the power slam. I hope you're proud of yourself, you savage son of a bitch. Just because you're the enforcer doesn't mean you have to be a damn bully. Clubbing blows just coming out of Rogers, dismantling that midsection of Austin Wolf. Here he goes. Oh, no, no, no. Jacob Rogers with the last right onto the chair. That was despicable.
Again, I hope you guys have enjoyed everything you've seen here. That last match might have been my favorite, but it's also kind of hard to choose because we've had so many great competitions here tonight. And this one's sure to impress too, because these two put on a hell of a show at The World Is Yours last month. So quite frankly, I'm excited to see what happens September 22nd at High Times. Also after that, we have Hell Is Coming. I need to double check, but I believe it's October 24th.
The following contest is an Iron Man match and is for the Super Pro Wrestling World Championship.
Alright, I was off. It's October 27th. Hell is coming. So our next two shows, September 22nd. After that, October 27th. Again, High Times and Hell is Coming. Up first, we have Bam Sullivan. Looks ready to go. Hopefully he's focused. In a title match, I imagine you would have to, have as much focus and determination as possible if you want to come away with the title, because the champion is definitely going to put everything they have on the table. That goes without saying, but yeah, this is going to be a hell of a match, I can already tell you that. And I have just received word with Haku Kushida coming out September 22nd at High Times. The national title will be crowned. I believe I said that earlier, but I'm just getting more details. There will be 2 fatal 4-ways during High Times to determine who's in the match. So the winner of both of those fatal 4-ways will face each other in what I believe will be the main event for the SPW National Championship. And it seems that every show we've had new champions crowned. We had every title on the line at our last show, The World Is Yours. Tonight we've had a number of titles on the line as well, with new SPW Tag Team Champions crowned. So let's see if Bam Sullivan can come away with the SPW World Heavyweight Champion.
New York, weighing in at 208 pounds, Bam Sullivan. And his opponent from Vancouver, British Columbia, weighing in at 228 pounds, the Super Pro Wrestling World Champion,
And Kushida, in my mind, was the favorite to win the title at the last show. He's who I had my money on, but Bam Sullivan really put on a performance at the last show, so it's kind of hard to tell at this stage of the match. I guess the match hasn't started, so I really can't say who's going to come away from this for sure. But with the match just about to be underway, I think that is subject to change here in a sec. Let's see who takes control in these early moments of the match. Kushida gets the first move in. Sullivan fires right back though. It looks like Sullivan's taking control a little bit. Let's see if he can keep it up. Kushida hits the reversal. There's a number of strikes there. I don't know why he didn't follow up there at the end. Looks like he's going for more of a high impact move, so that's probably why he cut what looked like was going to be a combination of strikes a little bit short. And this is also a no-holds-barred match, so nobody can take a fall from a countout. So again, just pinfall submission, no DQs, no countouts. Looks like the first weapon introduced is a barbed wire bat. chair. Catapulted into the head of Sullivan. Gotta say, the chair would have been my first pick too. I would think just because it's a little bit heavier, it might do a little bit more damage, but either way, that barbed wire is going to cause some pretty nasty injuries. If all goes according to plan from the attacker. Blindsided Sullivan there. Still only gets a 1 count. With just about 18 minutes to go, there still hasn't been any falls yet. There we go. Now Kushida follows up on all those strikes. Goes for a pinfall. I'd say even if you don't know if a move is going to result in a fall, I would try and get as many pinfalls as possible. Like, if you think your opponent's going to stay down after 1 pinfall, you get that pinfall, I would follow up with another one. But again, I'm not a wrestler, so I can't say for sure. Stop sign being used again. Looks like Sullivan's looking to come back into this one. Bulldog. It looked like he was going for the stop sign with that Bulldog, but didn't quite land it. Still a kick out before 1. Oh, Sullivan with a high impact spine buster there, but doesn't even get a fall there. It's definitely going to take more than that to even get 1 fall on Kushida. Sullivan goes for a high-risk maneuver, doesn't pay off. Suplex. Followed up by a lariat. Good strategy targeting the back after he landed on it incorrectly following that failed attempt at a swanton. Is it called something else if it isn't, you know, those guys? Like a light tube being introduced there. Thought Sullivan might have been out for a second there, but still able to get up after both those big shots. Hammers back at Kushida. But still can't get the fall quite yet. Kushida saw that one coming. Delivers a flying forearm. Maybe that'll be the first fall here. I stand very corrected. That wasn't even a 2 count. But I can tell we're getting close to getting our first fall here. I don't know how technical either of these guys are to use submissions, but after a certain amount of time, there's got to be one point where someone's down enough to get a pinfall. Looked like we almost had it there. They both are definitely technical enough to be able to attempt pinfall after pinfall there. Big spear by Sullivan, but still only gets a 2 count. He's a little bewildered at this point. I would be too, I guess, but I don't know, I say it's easy to just pulverize someone, but at the same time, you've seen how skilled Kushida is. I meant to say it's easy to say you can pulverize someone if your opponent doesn't know how to fight, but both of these guys do in fact know how to fight. And are showing it very much in this match. Kushida, maybe a chair shot will afford him the fall that he needs. He's gonna make sure that he's following up with something else. Looks like a reverse STO. Still doesn't get a 3 count though, as we're going into just a little less than 13 minutes here without a fall. So I don't have a rule book with me anywhere, but what happens if we go to time without a fall? Does it just go into instant death after that, or do we have to, you know, stop the show because we've exceeded our airtime? I don't know, I'm looking at things from a filming perspective. I don't know what I was trying to say there, but Kushida beautifully planned and executed those moves. I thought for sure Kushida was about to get the first fall there. I'm a little bit bewildered. I'm sure Kushida is as well. Looking to just plant Bam Sullivan now. Kushida's probably wondering what he has to do to finish, or at least get one fall in this match. Goes for a table. Sullivan made sure the table couldn't get used there. I don't know how that went, how he planned, but it did. But still, in order to get a fall, you do have to be inside the ring. So even if you can get a 3 count outside, won't do you any good. Kushida gets a window to be able to deliver some strikes. They're hammering away at Sullivan. Going for that light tube. We've seen those get used a couple times tonight. Let's see how much that actually helped Kushida. I would think that it would, but I don't know. Sullivan's taking a lot of damage in this match here tonight. Sullivan's trying everything he can to avoid Kushida using that table. It's working so far, but looks like he puts Kushida through the table. So it looks like the table didn't quite pay off for him, instead got used against him, just like what happened to Rage earlier tonight. Almost 9 minutes to go out of this 20-minute match, and still no fall. I'm a little surprised. And still not even a single fall quite yet. I'm a little bit bewildered, but if none of the other matches were catching my attention, this one has. Don't worry though, I've been paying attention. And Sullivan's still not able to get even a single fall. I guess that would have been anybody's first fall. Looks like he was trying to prevent Kushida from getting up at all. Cutter on top of the stop sign. I don't know how much it actually helped, but it looks like it did because Kushida just got the first fall of the match. If Sullivan wants to even the odds, he's gonna have to fire on all cylinders. People say firing on all 4 cylinders, but this guy is a VA. Kushida looked like he got out of the way for a second, but Sullivan's still able to deliver the move. Both of them went for a move there, and looks like Sullivan caught Kushida there for a second. Right on top of the ladder. Definitely going to come away with some bruised ribs after this. Another light tube being used. Right across the head of Sullivan, who is already busted open, let me mind you. Got cut open a second there by that stop sign. There's another table being used. Another shot to the head of Sullivan. Gonna use the stop sign that granted him his first fall. Maybe that stop sign's lucky. I don't know what I'm saying. Sullivan telegraphs it. Kushida does the same. Again, if Sullivan wants to come out on top, he's got to kick it into high gear. And another table being caught on fire. Despite the fact they've seen this like 3 times tonight, the audience still is saying that this is awesome. I know I don't get tired of it. The German right through the table. Let's see if he can pick up another fall from it. And he doesn't, and I blame the referee for taking for fucking ever. Sullivan fires right back though and lays out Kushida. Really trying to just take out every bit of frustration he has. And maybe that'll pay off. Maybe that's too much for Kushida to be able to handle. Swanton this time pays off. Good job, ref. You finally got down on time. So now both men are tied with 1 fall each with a little less than 5 minutes to go. Kushida's going for another light tube. You know, those light tubes aren't particularly heavy or anything, but I mean, there's gotta be only so many cuts you can get on your body before you have to just call it quits. And I mean, Sullivan can't really quit here because, well, he's got so much on the line here. He's got an entire whole-ass championship on the line tonight. But I'll say this, when you have a title, you also have a target on your back, right? Looks like Kushida might just be trying to empty out under the ring. There really can only be so many headshots you can take before you just don't get out. I'm not saying I don't like watching this. I'm loving this, but man, it can't be super fun for you if you're in the ring getting hit in the head so many times. No? Alright, anyways. Let's see if that spear paid off. That really... No, you got the fall, Sullivan. You got it. Kushida did kick out, and I think Sullivan was a little confused. Is Sullivan even aware that he got a 3 count there? So yeah, now if Kushida wants to retain his title, he's got to come into clutch as we go into 2 minutes here. Now both men are tied. I think my question as to what happens if both men are tied when the timer runs out might be answered. I'm not sure though, as Kushida's just trying to come back with everything he has. Exploder suplex through the table, which again we always love to see. Yeah, it looks like Kushida's really just coming into clutch here. Trying to do as much damage as possible, but at this point he's got to minimize the damage input and maximize the pinfall output. But still, every bit of damage is going to go a long way, of course. This is still is able to get it. Let's see. He is going to go for a pinfall. Has 3. It's getting close here. He's celebrating. Maybe too soon. Sullivan's got just a little over 30 seconds if he wants to be able to get another pin before the match is over. Like Sullivan's down again. 15 seconds to go. I really don't think Sullivan can get another pinfall unless he rolls up Kushida. We have 5 seconds to go, and Kushida's strategy is just to keep Sullivan down. He gets to his feet, but it's still just a little too slow, and even then, no way he could have gotten another pinfall. And there we go. Yet another show with Haku Kushida standing tall.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. What a main event that we saw at Bonded by Blood between Haku Kushida and the Trash with the Stash Bam Sullivan. But coming up next here on Carnage TV, our second women's action or match here tonight on the card. Anna Simmons set to make her way to the ring here, ladies and gentlemen, and she is in an absolute mood, and I do mean a pissed off mood. I don't know what is going on.
Is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from West Hollywood, California, the Punisher,
I don't really know what is going through the mind of Anna Simmons. Doesn't even seem to be happy that she is back in the win column here in SPW. But I could take a few guesses, maybe that she hasn't gotten her rematch with Little Psycho, and somehow Little Psycho is in the SPW Women's World Championship match. Maybe there is a bit of jealousy going through the veins, going through the mind and the heart of the Punisher Anna Simmons, as she makes her way to the ring here tonight on Carnage TV. And of course, as I said, we just seen that main event from Bonded by Blood. You could check out Bonded by Blood right here on our video on demand, right here on the Syndicate Wrestling Network. And of course, all of our past events are up here as well, including High Times, Hell is Coming, Project X, and soon to be January 19th. Live here on the Syndicate Wrestling Network, welcome to The Strange. I mean, so far confirmed, it's shaping up to be a very loaded night of action. In Sacramento, California, we have the SPW World Heavyweight title on the line between Adrian Knight and Jay Smoke in a 2 out of 3 falls match. And also, we got an Anything Goes match still scheduled between Bam Sullivan and Kamikaze. Well, that's one way to pronounce her name, Rod! You fucking belligerent idiot! But Rebecca Starr making her way to the ring. Gonna go through what has already been confirmed with Welcome to the Strange. Of course, we will also see a light tubes, tables, and chairs match between Jason Ramirez and JB Anderson, the odds and favorite being JB Anderson, given his experience within the field of deathmatch wrestling. And also the fact that Jason Ramirez is stepping into his first ever deathmatch. Also, we will see the National Championship on the line in an open challenge. Who will be answering the Icon Emperors Twan Montana's open challenge January 19th. And also the SPW World Tag Team titles will be on the line in a CZW Rules match between Crystal Meth and the Backseat Boys. Fucking finally. And here we go. These two women set the tie up for the first time here tonight on Carnage TV. Rebecca Starr competing heavily in ERPW, making her SPW debut here tonight and looking to make a huge impact as she twirls her around and drives her right into the canvas. And a quick kick out there by the Punisher as this matchup continues on. Do you think you're going to beat Anna Simmons that damn quickly? No, you're going to have to dish out as you know, as it says right in her in her title, you're going to have to dish out a lot of punishment to beat her. Good kick up there by Anna Simmons. Oh, and a drop kicker, kicking her right out of the air, ladies and gentlemen. Right out of the motherfucking air. Off of the ropes. Good knee right between the eye there by Anna Simmons. Rocking Rebecca Starr just a little bit. Flips her, almost flipped her right out of the ring with that monkey flip. Good kick right between the shoulder blades there by Anna Simmons. Rebecca Starr ties her up and looks to drag her into the corner. Oh, drives her face first right into the top turnbuckle. Oh, and continues the same formula. Good elbow there by Anna Simmons. Fighting her way right out of that corner. Look at the power on display. Good suplex there by the Punisher. Anna Simmons looking to get the victory here early on. And the kick out there by Miss Starr. And also, we will see light tubes mayhem between the Bulldozer Matt Tremont and Jack Graves at Welcome to a Stranger rematch that is definitely needed. Of course, Matt Tremont victorious in their last meeting on Carnage TV. And also, #1 contenders match for the SPW National Championship. Alex Knight will take on Isaac Angel, both men 2-1 here in SPW, both men tied for the #1 seed. If we were truly keeping track, which man will either face the man or woman who is going to answer the open challenge at Welcome to the Strange. Oh, for the cover, wait a minute. And the kick out there by Miss Starr. Who will answer, whoever answers that open challenge, or will they face the Icon Emperor Twan Montana? Will it be Alex Knight or Isaac Angel? Set to be an amazing match, and still much more to be announced. As Anna Simmons takes off into a massive headbutt right to the midsection of Anna Starr. And look at her. Getting the crowd on her side. Been here in SPW for quite some time. I'm going to say, since Bonded by Blood, as a matter of fact. If the homework serves me right. Good strike there. Tying up. Oh, and Rebecca Starr with a right. It drives her face first right into the concrete. Beautiful offensive maneuver coming out of Rebecca Starr. Looking to show what ERPW is all about here on Carnage TV. Good takedown there by Anna Simmons. Gotta drag this action right back into the ring. And still to come, our main event of the evening. Our SPW World Heavyweight Champion. Going up against a man he apparently just can't stand. Maybe just another victim in his way that he doesn't want to deal with on the road to Welcome to the Strange. Tonight he will be going up against a forefather of Syndicate Pro Wrestling, Jay Monster, in a House of Horrors match. Pure hatred between these two fighters. It is going to be a great main event. Good punch there by Anna Simmons. Oh, going to the opposite corner, taking off into a shotgun drop kick as Simmons looks to go for the cover. And the kick out there by Rebecca Starr. Rebecca Starr showing a lot of heart in this affair. Definitely showing what she is all about. Definitely making an impact and impressing the bosses here in Syndicate Pro Wrestling. I'm pretty sure I can hear the chatter right now, given the fact I'm sitting backstage. For safety's sake. I don't need these athletes going through my little table in the corner, so they decided to move me backstage. It's safer back here. Oh, and gee, look at those little bitch slaps. Did you see those little bitch slaps? Those were absolutely hilarious. Hilariously disrespectful, to say the least. That was great. I'm starting to become a fan of Rebecca Starr right here. Good drop kick coming out of Anna Simmons, but I am starting to become a fan of Rebecca Starr here tonight on Carnage TV. Anna Simmons shifting the match right into her favor. Oh, look at this. Oh, doing it again. Look at it again. Oh, come on. Well, just dishing the disrespect right on back to her. Monkey see, monkey do. Eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. Blood for blood, and you know what? We all gotta die. Anna Simmons setting Rebecca Starr right into the corner and having an impromptu jam session. I think that's her second one here tonight. She has a lot of those. I think she had about 5 last week. And she wasn't even booked, I just know. She had 5 impromptu jam sessions last week. And I think this time she was jamming to Detroit Rock City and dishes out the DDT for the win. 1, 2, and the kick out there by Rebecca Starr, keeping this matchup alive. And Starr is just showing a lot of heart here tonight in the SPW warehouse, right on the corner of 43rd. Twisting over into the neck breaker, beautifully executed there by Anna Simmons. What, has she got the power? Is she He-Woman? Relax, ladies and gentlemen. It was a He-Man reference. Good Death Valley driver. Oh, and those just tappity tap tap taparoos right on her face. By the head. Rebecca Starr with a drop kick right to the base of the neck of Anna Simmons. Beautifully executed, to say the least, folks. Hooks her up into the neck breaker. Slides right on through into a grounded moonsault. Having a lot of core strength to pick her feet up and just execute it beautifully, as the tides may have shifted right into the favor of Miss Starr. I believe 1/3 of the media rejects in ERPW. I don't want to butcher that. It is a very important company in this sport. Rebecca Starr launching her body right onto the midsection of Anna Simmons. Huge senton coming out of Miss Starr. Tried to go with a famouser and executes a beautiful reversal. Anna Simmons may have found the opening here on Carnage TV. Hooks her. Beautiful diamond cutter as she looks for the win here tonight in the warehouse. And the kick out by Rebecca Starr. What a matchup we are seeing, ladies and gentlemen. These two have never met in their respective careers, and they are putting on a fucking clinic right here in front of the SPW faithful, and I am on the edge of my seat, ladies and gentlemen, at the affair that we are witnessing for the win. And Anna Simmons managing to kick out of it here. Either one of these women could walk out the victor here tonight, and I wouldn't be mad. Not at all. Because these women are putting on a beautiful fucking match. Both of them putting up a lot of fucking fight as she looks for the win and the kick out by Rebecca Starr. That kick could have put her away. But she's going to the promised land. That's woman up there, sitting up there like a demon looking to take flight into the crossbody. Beautifully executed by Anna Simmons. Could be looking for the end. Could be looking for the win. She keeps dishing out the offense. Starr with a reversal and drags her into the corner. Oh, takes her right down to her level. Not saying she's short. It's just a perfect level to attack her head as she puts the pressure right on the neck of Anna Simmons with her feet and drives her knee right into her esophagus. Anna Simmons trying to crawl away for safety into that corner. But that corner is not a safety zone. Anna Simmons fights back, trying to cover a chop. Good reversal there by Rebecca Starr, taking off. Caught her right into another bulldog here. Great athleticism coming out of Rebecca Starr. Could be aiming to put her away with the snapmare here as she descends right in over the ropes. Big kick right to the side of the head of Anna Simmons. We are seeing an amazing game plan on display. Starr with the reversal into the power slam. I don't know where she got the strength as she looks for the win. A big win here tonight for her in SPW in her debut in the kick out by Anna Simmons. So close to truly making a mark here tonight. Not saying she hasn't already. Starr going up, switching into a beautiful airplane flying head scissors. She drags her back to her feet again with the kick to the midsection. It keeps the focus right on the neck of Anna Simmons. As I said, keeping the focus, she has been focused on that neck of Anna Simmons all goddamn night. It has been a smart game plan coming out of Rebecca Starr. There's a satellite DDT. Beautifully done as she goes to the promised land, possibly looking for the end of this matchup. She's telling her to get to her feet. Could be a costly mistake here in this matchup. Gets out of the way of the tightrope drop kick. Oh, with the kick. Rebecca Starr twisting over. Bam! Face first goes Anna in her debut for the win. And the kick out by Anna Simmons. What a fucking match. I gotta stand up for this one. I truly do. This is... fuck the edge of my seat. It could be alone for the rest of the night. This match is stealing the damn show. These women, my mistake, are just going all out. Great athleticism by Rebecca Starr as she executes a fine drop kick going to the promised land. Kicking off. Oh, and drives her knees right into the concrete after that high-risk maneuver. Anna Simmons bringing her back into the ring, trying to get her on her feet, getting the SPW faithful behind her. Rebecca Starr with the reversal, sending her over the ropes. Got Anna Simmons right in a perilous situation. Seems to fight on back with blows to the midsection here. Off of the ropes. Anna Simmons. Good God! Whoever finds Rebecca Starr's face, return it to the lost and found. 2, and the win for Anna Simmons after a banger here tonight, showing what the women of SPW are all about.
The Punisher, Anna Simmons.
And I mean it. Whoever has the face of Rebecca Starr Please return it to the lost and found on your way out. Because good God, what a super kick that was. And what a performance by Rebecca Starr. Let's not take away from her here tonight on Carnage TV. And now, ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, our main event of the evening, a House of Horrors match. And here comes our SPW World Heavyweight Champion, the ringleader of the Lost Souls, the man who will be facing Jay Smoke in a 2 out of 3 falls match in our main event of Welcome to the Strange, Adrian Knight. Adrian Knight just oozes absolute dominance. Has been our SPW World Heavyweight Champion since September 22nd, when he defeated Haku Kushida at High Times. And of course had that rematch at Project X, which has pretty much led to this entire situation. Pretty much, if it was win the title for Haku Kushida or join the Lost Souls. And obviously, it has still led to that situation. Haku Kushida, I mean, we can't really truly tell if he's happy within the Lost Souls. But right now, his friends are definitely at an odds advantage. It is 5-on-2. So Austin Wolf and Jay Smoke really need to think of a game plan entering Welcome to the Strange, entering that SPW World Heavyweight Championship match main event. Adrian Knight looking to send a message in this House of Horrors match. Looking to send a message to the Hitman. A man he has had quite a lot of history with in Alpha Pro Wrestling. Maybe even other promotions across the sport, I don't know. But it is a very personal situation between the Hitman and our SPW World Heavyweight Champion. And here comes his opponent, the leader of the Killer Trifecta.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 280 pounds, the Monster, John!
Jay Monster has been here since the World is Yours at July 14th, back at July 14th, when he went one-on-one with Jesse Ace at a light tube doors and barbed wire bats match. I believe it was. Definitely putting on a frickin' clinic. They're at the World is Yours and looks to do the same here tonight against the SPW World Heavyweight Champion as he sneaks up behind him with a brutal attack, brutal elbow right there by Adrian Knight. Not even giving him a chance to take off the vest. Not even giving him a chance to say hello or fuck you or something. Just beating the unholy soul right out of Jay Monster here in our main event. Jay Monster, but definitely giving the fight to the World Heavyweight Champion in this non-title affair. Jay Monster hooking him up. Oh, something happened there. What the hell? Oh, goes for it. Big knee right into the face. Beautiful revolution knee coming out of the World Heavyweight Champion in this House of Horrors match as he's already trying to go for the weaponry. Big fist right into the face of Jay Monster. As he plays with the SPW faithful. Whether they like him, whether they hate him, I don't know. But he is one hell of an... That was only the beginning? To be fair, I kind of forgot that he had his fucking leather jacket on. Oh, and Jay Monster heaving his body to the outside. Beautiful tope con hilo coming out of the big man with the kick. Adrian Knight fighting on back, opting to keep his leather jacket on. He's not trying to get comfortable here in a place he calls absolutely grimy, absolutely disgusting. He doesn't even want to put his feet up here in the SPW warehouse. Oh, I don't know what the hell's going on there, but Adrian Knight executes a revolution knee. Looking to bring him right back into the ring. What's he looking for underneath? Adrian Knight bringing out the door. The goddamn door. Oh, with a light tube across the skull. Jesus Christ. I heard that all the way back here, and there's another one right across the skull of J Monster. Very familiar situation for the leader of the Killer Trifecta, as he was in one of the most brutal deathmatch stories in SPW between the Killer Trifecta and the Syndicate. Here he goes, into the spine buster onto the door. But that leather jacket has to be good padding for him, as he focuses on the legs, looking to go for the technical approach here in this House of Horrors. But normally in a House of Horrors match, you're just beating the unholy piss out of one another. J Monster looking to go to the promised land. Don't know why the big man is going for the high risk. Oh, and misses the double stomp as Adrian Knight locks him up here. Big forearm right to the back of the neck as he goes for the cover. Is somebody hacking our feed? What the hell is going on here? I'm trying to enjoy this beautiful main event. What the hell is going on with our feed here? Caught him. Oh, what a big kick coming out of J Monster right to the shoulder of the World Heavyweight Champion. We are missing good portions of this matchup because of whatever the hell is going on with our feed. We have a hacker. We need to get to the bottom of this ASAP. To be fair, ever since Insidious and Judas and J Monster have been around, things have been a little weird here in SPW. I'm not trying to point any fingers up. Oh, with a barbed wire bat right to the top of the Doug Dimito. As he locks him up. Right into a vertical suplex onto the concrete. Adrian Knight has been giving the fight to a man he just hates, just brutally fucking hates, and I don't know why. Have they ever met before? Oh, it dishes the door right into his forehead, bringing now two doors into the equation. One is the door to Narnia, and I don't know what's behind door number two, and there's another door right to his skull as he puts it into the fucking corner. J Monster rolling out of the way. Hell of a kick to the midsection to the World Heavyweight Champion. Oh, the World Heavyweight Champion fighting on back with a few fists right to the head. Surprised that J Monster isn't busted open. Oh, I thought he would be after being sent into the door. Hooking him up. J Monster fighting for his life, dishing elbows right into his neck. Off of the ropes. Hooking him up with another spine buster, delivering him straight to hell, right into Satan's lap. Almost gave Satan a lap dance right there. Oh, and a beautiful elbow right between the eyes. Knocking the barbed wire attire, the barbed wire weaponry right out of his hand. Oh, looking to try it again. Adrian Knight delivering him through the door, and that door just flew into the 8th row. One. Please get that signed after the show. That is a souvenir. He's going underneath. Bringing out that trusty light tube here in this House of Horrors main event. Hooking him up. J Monster delivering the World Heavyweight Champion right into the top turnbuckle. Oh, rolling him up. For the win. God, Rufus is slower than shit. Oh, it delivers a barbed wire right to the dome. Oh, once again, right to the back of the dome. J Monster with a double stomp right to the heart of Adrian Knight. Beautifully executed. Adrian Knight going for it. What a slap! He just bitch slapped him like he owed him money. Good God! He just wrecked that light tube right across his head. Glasses flying everywhere. We always have a lot to clean up at the end of every episode of Carnage TV, don't we? Oh, right onto the floor. J Monster trying to keep this match out of the ring as much as possible, because that is the only way to win. Why did he get back in? Oh, going underneath once again. What's this? Is that another light tube? Oh, what an idiot. You deserve every bit of that. Glass all up in everything. I hope you're still pulling out glass after that one. He absolutely just crashed right onto the concrete as Adrian Knight is going to the promised land, delivering an elbow straight into the heart. 1, 2, and the kick out there by Jay Monster. Jay Monster showing a big fight against the SPW World Heavyweight Champion, looking to prove that someday down the road he can challenge for the SPW World Heavyweight title. Adrian Knight brings the table into the equation. What's he looking for now? Seems to be one of his favorite things, that beautiful ass light tube. Oh, breaks it again right across his skull. He is proud of the mess he is making. But right now, that man is painting a deathmatch Picasso. Jay Monster just shoving him off. Good kicks right there, but Jay Monster keeps fighting him back as he looks to take off. Tries to deliver the elbow, but Adrian Knight gets out of the way. Getting him back to his feet. Drives him into the door again. Oh no, not another exploder into the door! I'm sure that one went into the 8th row as well. Oh, this could be the end as Adrian Knight sets up the table. Good elbow there by Jay Monster as he fights for his life. Caught the leg. Jay Monster. Oh, what's he do? He set the table on fire. Good forearm right there, taking the action back to the streets. It has been a strategy of Jay Monster all frickin' night. Adrian Knight, oh, colliding with the apron, the hardest part of this fucking ring. The hardest part of every damn ring. Even the 6-sided ring in TNA. Good forearm right to the back of the neck of Adrian Knight. Oof. Driving the knee right into the concrete. That is... well, I know how that feels. And focuses right back on the knees with that drop kick. Good maneuver there by Jay Monster as he dishes more fists right into the face of the World Heavyweight Champion. Looking to maybe weaken him before that big main event at Welcome to the Strange, January 19th. Will we see a new World Heavyweight Champion crowned in Sacramento, California? Beautiful double axe handle. Jay Monster just creeping up on our world champ as he fights for his life right now as he puts the elbows right into his midsection. Oh, got Jay Monster in a perilous predicament. Good reversal, transitioning into a phenomenal power slam onto the concrete. What a fight between these two men. A beautiful main event to close out Carnage TV here tonight. Just only days away. Oh! Only days away from Welcome to the Strange. Is he okay? He collided hard with that turn post. Adrian Knight dishing the elbows once again into the midsection. Beautifully executed. Kicks him and drives his face into the concrete. Adding insult to injury as he is busted open here, ladies and gentlemen. That does not look good, folks. Definitely going to need stitches after this main event. It has definitely been a house of horrors here on Carnage TV. Here in the SPW warehouse. Our ring's on fire! He's in the flames! That man's in the flames! Is the table on fire or is the ring on fire? What's he doing? Oh no, he's in trouble! Jay Monster's in trouble! Oh, and a backbreaker out of the top rope. That was absolutely painful to watch. Good punch right there. Once again, dragging Jay Monster into the corner. This is not going to be good. Adrian Knight and Jay Monster about to go colliding through the fire. Good God! He's on fire! He's on fire! 1, 2, Jay Monster's kicking out. How's he fighting? How's he fighting? Dragon, what's he doing? Dragon Sleeper in the flames! Why isn't the ref stopping this? He's on fire! That poor bastard was on fire!
The Psycho, Adrian Knight.
He definitely is a psycho! Thank God that's been extinguished! Is he okay? That man was on fire! Oh, come on! He's been through enough! Somebody call the damn paramedic! This is just absolutely painful to watch! That man has got to suffer maybe 3rd or 4th degree burns. I don't know how many degrees of burns there are, but he may have them all. He had no choice but to tap out. Good God! Oh, this situation getting even more physical, more personal than before. And oh, goes right for it again. Just stretching those burns. Oh my Lord. What a savage main event. Thank you for tuning in to Carnage TV, and do not forget to tune in January 19th to SPW's Welcome to the Strange, live here on the Syndicate Wrestling Network.